It's Lisa here, Happy Foods, and today I am trying an experiment. I am very curious about the juice from a can of chickpeas called Aqua Faba, if I'm pronouncing it even right. Apparently, if you whip this juice from this bean, it will turn into a whipped cream kind of meringue-like consistency, and I'm assuming taste. So let's put it to the test. So I've got 1 can of chickpeas here, and I drained the juice. So here's my juice. And plan is I'm gonna throw this in my mix master, and I'm gonna whip the crap out of it until it whips up, and then I'm gonna fold in a little bit of strawberry jam, some homemade strawberry jam that I made. I'm gonna make like a strawberry meringue, and these come out, I've got a really cool little recipe idea to make with it, to try it out with. So let's whip this baby up. Let's see what happens. I'm using this whip attachment and just poured in the juice, which smells exactly like beans. So we'll see what happens here. And can you believe, guys, this mix master I got when I was like either 15 or 16 years old. So this baby is pushing like 22 years old. 22 years old. A friend of mine just posted on Facebook that she was making banana bread from the mix master that her husband's parents gave him for the wedding anniversary, and it's 50 years old. Mine's starting to make some funny noises, but my goodness gracious, she has taken me, she's gone this far, my goodness. I'll give her a little break here. So anyways, let me just crank this thing on high, and let's see. It's time to see how long it takes. Thing says 3:52 on my clock. Alright, this is 2 minutes in. See that? It's definitely fluffing up like whipped cream. Let's see how much longer it takes. Okay, it's only been 3 minutes, but this baby is like, I mean, it looks just like whipped cream. Actually, it looks more like meringue. It really does look like meringue. So let's see what this even tastes like. Doesn't taste very good on its own. It's got the texture of a meringue, but I mean, obviously there's no sweetener or anything, so it's just you wouldn't want to eat this. Very savory note to it. So I actually think that the consistency of it, just from whipping it, look how much volume it is, just from a little can of beans. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix in. Actually, I'm going to fold in. I've got some homemade strawberry jam. I'd say this is probably like 2 tablespoons worth. I'll start with that. I'm going to add this in. Let's see, let's find a good spot. Let's kind of move this out of the way. Alright. Let me put this in. I'm going to kind of fold it in. And let's see if adding some sweetness to it is going to make a difference. Let's see. Better. It is better. So, hang tight. Let me fold this in and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so I had to add about a 1/2 cup of jam. 2 tablespoons was definitely not enough. I added about a 1/2 cup total, and I went ahead and just threw the whisk back on just to mix it back up. And it still doesn't taste all that great, guys. I'm not gonna waste any more strawberry jam. in here. I'm going to test it out and see how it bakes up, if it has the texture of a meringue, how the flavor is once it's cooked. But yeah, the flavor on its own, I'm not impressed with it at all. I don't know how these some of these videos with people making these things and saying it tastes really good. But I don't know. Let's see. I got something in mind to do with it. And it might be really good that way, but I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna bake these up. I'm gonna bake these up how my mama makes meringues, and that's I got an oven I'm preheating at 350, and I'm gonna line a sheet tray with parchment paper, and you're gonna see I'm gonna do little dollops on the parchment, and then I'm gonna throw that baby in the 350 oven, and then as soon as it's in, I'm gonna turn the oven off, and I'm just gonna let it sit there for hours. Probably won't get back to this video till the morning or late tonight if they're done. So they might not cook the same as egg whites. But let me get it on the parchment paper so I can show you what it looks like, and then we'll get them in the oven. We'll do a little taste test. I'm starting to tray them up here. These guys, I just use a spoon and just kind of plopped them down. And I topped with a little bit of chopped up peanuts. I happen to have that in the house. And this one, I just want to show you two different ways. You can do it with the spoon, or I just threw in a Ziploc bag here, cut the top off, and just going around like this. How these look, Mackenzie?
Good.
These are chickpea meringues. We're going to see how they come out.
They must come out good.
You think they're going to come out good? With strawberry in them.
What are you
So,
doing?
the kids are interested. These are going to be strawberry chickpea meringues. Do you want to tell everybody how they taste on their own? Come here, Mackenzie. Yeah, those are chickpeas. Here, taste this, Mackenzie. See what you think. This is an experiment. Give your honest opinion. You can tell me if it doesn't taste good. It's chickpeas. You think it tastes good? You want to taste it, Rylan? All right, let's get everybody's feedback. All right, here. Let me put a little bit in your mouth. Okay, look at the camera. Okay, over here. It's good. We're doing an experiment here. All right, I'm not sure if they liked it or not. It's okay. It's not anywhere where I want it to be. So these definitely look pretty, and so I'm gonna put this in the 350 oven and then turn it off. And I'll check back with y'all, let you know how long they stayed in for, and also let's do a taste test and see how these guys came out. Okay, so obviously chickpea meringues do not cook up like regular meringues. So basically I had it at 350, I turned the oven off, and I checked back with them, and they like completely melted. You can see that? They like melted on the tray, so it does not cook the same way as egg whites, that's for sure. So, plan B is now to actually cook them. So, I've got the oven at 350, and I'm just going to bake them and see what happens. So, this is an experiment, and let's just see after they're baked if they even come out. So I baked them, and I just pulled them out, and it's like a complete mess, guys. I mean, it's like, this is a silicone sheet that nothing sticks to, and the stuff is like sticking to it. So this was an experiment. Didn't really lose too much. The bean juice, I mean, I use the bean juice when I'm cooking. I always throw it in, but that's my timer. So just really just some of my jam that I guess kind of went to waste. But anyways, so you cannot cook this Aqua Faba juice, and to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure that the recipes that I see people making, mousses and meringues and all this stuff that's not cooked, I'll be honest, I don't think I'm going to even bother making them because it really didn't taste that great on its own. It really didn't. I'm not that impressed with it. So, got out of the shower. Sorry, I just feel like I should be talking to you guys sometimes. So jumped in the shower while I was cooking. Yeah, so, I don't know. Maybe I'll experiment one more time with it. I thought it seemed like a really cool idea, but, I don't know. This didn't turn out that good, and like I said, it whipped up amazing, and it really, really, really looked just like meringue, and I could see how you could pull that off appearance-wise, but still, even after adding all that strawberry jam and that sugar, it's still just something didn't taste right, so I don't know. That's my experience with it. It's my first time ever trying it, and, yeah, let me know in the comments if you've made something and it really tastes amazing. Or if you've tried it yourself and you didn't care for it. So, this is my first time. I have to say, this didn't turn out. But, I don't know. Thanks for following me along on this experiment. And remember to always eat happy foods. I'm not going to be eating that. That's not a happy food for me. And stay tuned for further videos. I'll leave some links down below for social media. Come follow me along on that. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And I will catch you later, my friend. Ciao.